communities all over North America. We are diverse, unique, with histories, languages, and stories that belong to us as peoples. So I honor the truth. I am Potawatomi, belonging to my people, my tribe. I belong to Turtle Island, North America, to the land that I stand on, as did my ancestors. That journey takes me deeper into myself, deeper into the heart of mystery, the origin of everything, who knew the land's essence before any of us did. Suddenly I see the full circle. To find our origins, even the histories of darkness that precede us, we find truth and we expose ourselves to the reality of those who walked before us and what that reality means for our lives today. I wanted to write a book that would bring together my own reality as an Indigenous woman and the reality that I belong to the people around me, to humanity. We are responsible for the way we treat one another and the way we treat the earth. And the aim of this book is to display my journey toward what it means to be human in all of that nuance and fullness. Every day I find intersections with other people through conversations, through the work of storytelling. And the reality is that we all began somewhere, and every person's story affects how and with whom they interact. So, we remember where we come from and where it takes us. Who are you? And what were you birthed out of? Who holds you? Who have you distanced yourself from? And what are you learning from those who came generations before you? In remembering these things, we recognize that believing in Creator, God, mystery, whatever that looks like, means we believe that somewhere, at some point, God breathed. Somewhere, at some point, there was the reality of God and nothing else. So, with that in mind, we journey through our own stories, carrying our own experiences, living lives beyond the times of our own ancestors. We step through that reality and trust, and we find a depth of God we could not have known existed, a depth that holds us in a space where we can speak the truth to a time in which the powerful express their power through oppression and not compassion. To know mystery and to know ourselves is to know what it means to fight against any system that would oppress this earth we live on and every creature, human and non-human alike, who lives here. In knowing ourselves, we wrestle with the hard questions and seek out the hard truths. God, the mystery, Mamogosnan, walks our journey and lives our history and hopes our futures just as we hope. We start at the beginning. We ask questions along the way. We arrive at ourselves. Mystery is always there. And then we start all over again. So I hope that in these pages you find yourself. You may not be native in the way that I am native, but you belong to a people as you long for a space to know what it means to hold the realities of love, mystery, and hope. I pray that you find your own soul origins, those origins that help you trace your steps back to those early moments of your being, when you were formed and spoken to in the depths of your soul. I pray that when you journey back and find yourself there, you find the mystery of who God is and has always been. As you journey there, I am on my own journey, a Potawatomi woman's journey, and I will share with you what it means to be a woman who is a citizen of the Potawatomi Nation and descended from European people, a woman who is a Christian and yet who fights against systems of Christian colonization that do not reflect the Christ, who lives in beloved unity with everyone and everything. This book is guided by the Potawatomi flood story. I chose to use this particular story for the book because it is a story of beginning again, something that many of us have a hard time doing. We do not hold much grace for ourselves or for others, and so we do not understand what it means to start anew, to try again, to recreate, and to imagine something that has been lost. In the flood story, Creator sees that on the earth